Especially the operation of sets with sets on Venn diagram. You already study at a high school level about the Venn diagram of sets. What is the operation of sets? Operations generally we have used the operations are union, intersection, difference and symmetric difference. That four types of operations that you have faced in this exercise on higher classes. And another operations already you have faced, but in these times, especially in your plus 2 level, you have faced only that is union, intersection, difference and symmetric difference, that type of operations. Okay, starting from union. That is union, symbol is, you know the symbol. In your high school level symbol is U. यार होची लॉजिकल मीनिंग टा होची यार यूरो लॉजिकल मीनिंग होची और यार मीनिंग टा होची और I am clearly understanding you why you using that symbol U is equal to or and intersection and yes. Okay, now we have to draw a Venn diagram, that is mapping a map, creating a graph about the two sets, taking A and B, two non-empty sets. Non-empty, I already told about non-empty. Do you know non-empty? Non-empty means the set having no elements, but in this case taking two sets, both are non-empty. Empty set means there is no elements, but non-empty set having some elements. Taking A and B are two sets. Taking A and B are two sets in a Venn diagram. That is A, and that is B. So A union B, the Venn diagram is the A union B. I just draw this shaded region, that is A union B. That equal to that part also. I am going to shaded that part, total value of the A union B. So the shaded region is called A union B. Totally that value is called A union B. That is Venn diagram, which is the Venn diagram of A union B. That is Venn diagram. That is Venn diagram of A union B. For example, I am giving some example. If a set A having elements 1, 2, 3 and 4, and B is the set having 4, 5 and 6. You look 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. You look 4 is common both A and B. 4 is common both A and B. So 4 is in between both. Then 5 and 6. That is total. The union A union B is equal to, we can express A union B. You will study in high school level also. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That A union B. I think you understand better about this A union B. But there is a problem you have created by creating some problem, that is OR. Why you taking that is OR? If I give a better example for you. If X belongs to A union B, X is an element from belongs to A union B. You know X is a variable point, no doubt, but X belongs to A union B. Now we can write it X belongs to A or X belongs to B. That means X either A set thiba kimba B set thiba. That is, I told that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Either X belongs to A or X belongs to B. For example, if X is 1, then it belongs to A. If X is 5, then it belongs to B. If it is 4, then it belongs to both these sets. But for case of a union, that is called OR. You remember that part. Particular part is very important for your further information. So X belongs to A or X belongs to B is very important. Mind, for union we have used OR. So that is the Venn diagram of unions. Now I am taking about this some tricks about union. Means some properties of unions. Do you know properties? In Odia, Gunavali. That is properties. First property is in your books. A union A is equal to A. First, that is the Venn diagram. That is the example of a union, and I am going to properties of union. Properties. You look, what is the properties of unions? Properties. Properties in Odia, it is called Gunavali. Union Gunavali, so I have told about you better, you understanding. So where we are getting A union A, we are taking two sets, same sets. Same sets. A union A is equal to A. Because taking A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, union A also A 1, 2, 3, 4, that union makes same A. So that property is called law of idempotence of union. Law of idempotence of union. That is law of idempotence of union. Next property in your books, A union phi. Phi means null set. A union phi means null set is equal to also A. A union phi is equal to A. That is in your book law of identity. That is called law of identity. Identity means the elements which union with phi, the set union with phi becomes same set. Any set union with phi is equal to same set. For example, if it is B union phi also B, C union phi also C, so that is the identity. That value also in here. So that is called law of identity. Law of identity. Number 3, the third properties, some properties in your books, third properties is that is A union B is equal to B union C. You know, A union B is equal to B union C. That is called law of commutative of unions. It is called the commutative. Law of the commutative property, that is called the commutative property. What is commutative? I also told you, commutative property. I told about it. What is commutative? But first you have told you A union B. I am taking example, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 only, and B is equal to 4, 5 and 6. So A union B is equal to 1 to 6. Similarly, B is equal to 4, 5, 6, union 1, 2, 3, 4. That B union C is same as 1 to 6. So A union B is equal to B union C. That is commutative in Odia, Krama Binimai. In Odia we have told Krama Binimai. In your high school level, you already study about the Krama Binimai, what is the meaning of Krama Binimai, that is called commutative property of, that is union. So that is the third property of this union. And the fourth property is, if A is subset of B, that is the fourth property. If A is subset of B, that means the all element of A belongs to B. That implies A union B is equal to B. Because the all element of A in B, so A union B is equal to B. That is also fourth property. Particular in your books. And fourth property is in your books. Fourth property. If A subset of B, then not fifth property. That if A subset of B, then A union C also subset of a B union C. You look there, A subset of B, all the element of A belongs to B and some more element than A belongs to B. So A union C is equal to A and particular C is common to both. But B is more than A, so A union C is subset of a B union C. That is the very important and very easy property that will not create any problems for you. Then associative property. Associative in Odia, it is called Samone. Associative. Last property is sixth property. Sahajogi. Property जोड़ा उड़िया कौन सी इन sahajogi. Associative means sahajogi. Commutative होची क्रम विनिमय आउ associative उड़िया होची that is उड़िया means होची sahajogi. That is from number 6 property. If A union B union C. You look, the bracket between B union C here is equal to same as A union bracketed union C. Here the B union C is bracketed, but in the right side A union B is bracketed, but that value same as that value. It is called associative property. In Odia it is called sahajogi. Sahajogi. In Odia it is called sahajogi. Commutative called krama vinimay, and associative means called sahajogi, associative property. Look, that 6 type of properties you have faced in union. But in case of intersection, I am going to intersection. It is something different. Intersection is something different to union. Intersection means the common to both sets. Now I am going to intersection. That is all about unions. Because you already studied that union in high school level, so I am not discussing more. But when I have faced the problems in your books, then I have solved and I will clearly identify what is about the characteristics of the unions and properties, the utilization of properties of the unions in your problems also. Now I am going to intersection. Intersection, that you already know the symbol is equal to the symbol used. Just alter of u, just inverse of u, so symbol that is u. No, sorry, alter of u. So symbol u, and here meaning, that meaning is equal to and. Union meaning or, but this meaning is and. Meaning is and symbol is just cap. A cap symbol is a cap symbol, and meaning is and. So now the Venn diagram, I am going to draw the Venn diagram. Let A is a set, that is A set, and that is B set. The shaded region, I am going to the intersection, that part, the common to both. Intersection means common to both. That common to both. That is equal to A intersection B. That Venn diagram, that shaded region is called A intersection B. That intersection means the common to both these sets. For example, I am taking this example is that example. For A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. That particular same example, 1, 2, 3, 4. And B is equal to 4, 5 and 6. So A intersection B is only one element. It will be only one element is, that is 4. You look, the 4 is common to both these sets. So that is 4 is the common element both two sets. So A intersection B is equal to 4. That particular part is 4. Here 1, 2 and 3. That case in 4 and 5 and 6. So 4 is common to both. In this case, if we have written in mathematical, I have written it. If X belongs to A intersection B. You look here, X is equal, that element is 4. 4 belongs to A intersection B means, that means X belongs to A and X belongs to B. X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Because 4 belongs to A and also 4 belongs to B. 4 belongs to A and 4, because here in this particular example you look, 4 is common to A intersection B is a common element 4. So 4 belongs to A and also 4 belongs to B. So for intersection you have used the logical symbol, that is and union, that is or. So that is all about our intersections. You look, that is the Venn diagram, that is the example. And in mathematical expression in intersection, how to intersection, we have to describe intersection use as and. Why I have used one and already I am discussing about it. Now I am going to some properties of intersection. Okay. Now I am going to some properties of intersection, especially in your books. No, I have not give more properties because you have created some problems for you. Now that is same properties as like union. You look, 1, A intersection A, also A, because A is common to both. 2, A intersection phi, Union phi I have used in before, that is phi, because phi is common to both. Phi means no elements, phi means no elements. So phi also subset of A, already I told from previous class about when discussing about the power sets. Now 3. A intersection of B is equal to B intersection A, that is commutative property. It also obey the commutative property of intersection, also obey the commutative property. A intersection B is equal to B intersection A, commutative property. And then 4. If A subset of a B, then A intersection of B is equal to A, because all the elements of A belongs to B. So A intersection B is equal to A. That is property 4. And property 5. If A intersection of B intersection of C, that is associative property, also qualified. A intersection of B intersection C, associative property also qualified. सहयोगी property जोटा कहते हैं associative property also qualified. That 5 types of you already understand, because this is about particular using this form is using in properties as properties of union. Similarly, in intersection you look, that is the only difference, that is phi. In this case, union is A union phi is equal to A, but A intersection phi is equal to phi. But A intersection B is equal to B intersection A, also same thing. But A subset of B, where A intersection B is equal to, where A union B is equal to B, here A intersection B is equal to A. And A associative property also qualified. Commutative and associative property also qualified, and intersection of the same part also be qualified. Now, that is the properties of intersection. You already know in high school level about the using of intersection and unions also. But already remember, we have using union as or and intersection as and. When I am going to problems in your books, you already face because I already from before I give the problems, all the problems, solve problems of this exercise also. You already look there, and using of x for or in case of a union, and a intersection for and for union for intersection also. Now going to difference. I am going to difference. Going to difference only. Difference. Now the third operation is difference. Look, difference. Difference, the symbol. Which symbol used for difference? Symbol. You look, especially in your books, particularly in elements books, that symbol used that symbol. That subtraction symbol used. The subtraction symbol used in your books. But some books, that for some books, or that symbol also used. A difference B, that symbol A, this symbol also used, that symbol also used. So, but you have faced that type of symbols. But when that symbol also comes, you also know that symbol of a difference also. Okay? So there are two types. In elements, particularly in your elements books, use that symbol for difference, but other some books using that symbols. Okay, now meaning. Your meaning, what is the meaning of difference? Meaning. And not. What and not? And not means, for example, I am giving, if x belongs to A difference B. If x belongs to A difference B, you look, if x belongs to A difference B, we have written same as X belongs to A and that is symbol used, and X not belongs to B. No, not. You look, X belongs to A and X not belongs to B. That meaning A difference B. Where X belongs to A, X no doubt X belongs to A, but X not belongs to B. You look the Venn diagram. When I draw the Venn diagram, you clearly understanding this fact about the difference. Now, the Venn diagram, that is the A, that is the B. So A difference B, particular A difference B, I just going to shaded that part. Which part? A difference part. That part. That belongs to A only, not B. Only A. Only A, not B. That is A difference B. That symbol is used for A difference B. So X, if X here, it may be here, not here, not here. X belongs to in this part. Where it may X belongs to A, but X not belongs to B. X belongs to A and X not belongs to B. For example, A set example, giving the example A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. The particular example which I am giving from starting, and B is equal to 4, 5 and 6. So A difference B is equal to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But 4 is not, because 4 is belongs to B. So 4 is not taking from A difference B. So that is A difference B is equal to 1, 2 and 3. Also, you remember, I will told you also you remember that A difference B also told as A difference A intersection B. A difference A intersection B. Same as A difference B, same A difference A intersection B. That also you remember that part also. So, I am now going to told some properties about the difference now. You look first, the symbol is that part, also that, meaning and not. Why and not I have been told? If X belongs to A difference B, X belongs to A and A, not, and X not belongs to B. So and not. Also you give example, giving what is A difference B is equal to, by taking particular same example as taking from union, intersection and in the case of difference. Now, that is the Venn diagram, and the Q point of A difference B also you can express A difference B same as A difference A intersection B also. So now I am going to told about the properties of the difference. Now I have told about the properties of the difference. You remember the properties is a vital role for the operation of the sets. So you remember all the properties of union, intersection and difference. Also I am going to told about symmetry difference are very important for you. Okay, now A difference A is equal to phi, the first. From A, all the element of A and difference from A, that is became phi. 2. A difference B not equal to B difference A, not commutative. From before, union and intersection both are commutative, but difference is not commutative. A difference B not equal to B difference A. You remember it. From 3, if A subset of B, then A difference B is equal to phi, but B difference A is, can you say what is the B difference A? Yes, I am already told you. B difference A is equal to the B difference B intersection A. That is B difference A. But A difference B is equal to phi because A is a subset of B. So no elements in A without B. So A difference B is equal to phi. Okay. Now that is third case, and that is the fourth case. there is no question of associative property because commutative property is not qualified. So there is no question of associative property. Now the fourth part is if A and B are two separate sets, What do you mean by separate sets? Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, B is equal to 5, 6, 7. There is no common between A and B. So A difference B. So in this case, A difference B is equal to A and B difference A is equal to B. Here, the in Venn diagram, that is A set and that is B set. 1, 2, 3. It is 5, 6, 7. There is no common between A and B. There is no common element between A and B. You look. Here is 1, 2, 3. There is no element 1, 2, 3 here. 5, 6, 7. Here is no 5, 6, 7. So there is no common element. So A difference B is equal to A. In this case, A difference B is equal to A and B difference A is equal to B. So, but you remember how to create this Venn diagram also, and that is the properties of the difference. Now, I am going to symmetry difference. I think that part, that symmetric difference is not in your high school level. I am not confirmed about it, whether you have know about it. Now I am going to told you about the symmetric difference. Now I am telling about you symmetric difference. What is the symmetric difference? The symmetric difference is the symbol using as delta and a triangle symbol. The triangle symbol using for symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. The symbol using this symbol, that is called delta. Also you have in short form that is called delta. And that meaning, I have told you about meaning, that meaning A delta B means A delta B means A union B difference A intersection B. From the union elements taking difference. Also you can told also A delta B also express as A difference B union B difference A. That two type are same. That two value is same. You look, that two value is same. A union B difference A intersection B same equal to A difference B union B difference A. How? Just I would draw the Venn diagram and you understand better, I think. That is A set and that is B set. From first, you know the Venn diagram of A union B. You look the Venn diagram of A union B. 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 That is your Venn diagram of A union B. I already expressed before. Taking the Venn diagram, I already told you before. So that is the A union B. But A union B difference A intersection B. You difference that part difference. You look that not taking that part. Not taking that part. Because it is difference from A union B. A union B difference A intersection B. Because that part is equal to A intersection B. That part is equal to A intersection B. So from A union B subtracted A intersection B. That part intersection. That is the first value. That is the first value. But I told about the difference, that part, that certain region is equal to A difference B and that is also called B difference A. So A difference B union B difference B, same as A delta B, A union B difference A intersection B. So both the figures are same for A delta B. Both the formula are same for A delta B. You look, A difference B union B difference A, same as A union B difference A intersection B. So you can use A delta B or A symmetric difference same as that part. That is symmetric difference. Now I am going to told about some properties, that is the Venn diagram, that is symbol, and then the meaning A delta B means you already know what is the meaning. And now I have told about some example, like taking some example from A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equal to 4, 5, 6 from starting example. Now A delta B is equal to, which is common? 4 is common, not taking 4, that is 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. That is the A delta B. That is the example of A delta B. Now I am going to told about some properties of A delta B. That is the last of the operation of the sets. That is the last part of the operation of the sets to look. You look A delta B, property 1. What is the value of A delta A? You told. What is the value of A delta A? Means A difference A union A difference A, that is equal to 5. You look A difference A is equal to 5. 2. A delta B is equal to B delta A. A delta B is equal to B delta A. That is commutative. Which is commutative. That is which is commutative property, also qualified. 2. 3. If A is subset of a B, then A delta B is equal to, you look, if A is a subset of a B, then A delta B is equal to same as B del difference A. You remember that part also. If A is the subset of B, then A delta B is equal to B difference A. If B is subset of A, then A delta B is equal to A difference B. That particular part you remember. Okay. Number 4. A delta B delta C same as A delta B bracketed delta C, which is associative. Which is associative. Associative. Associative property. So that is the called symmetric difference. Especially that is called symmetry difference in your books also. It is all about your difference and symmetry difference. Now I'm discussing about the complement of the set. What is the complement of the set? I think you study in high school also. What is the complement of the set? Complement of the set. Look, complement of this set. The symbol. What is the symbol of complements? The symbol of complements. Symbol. Some books symbol, that is symbol means complement that or that also. For example, A is a set. The complement of A is A complement, that also write or that also write. Some books also A seal written, also some books A dash also written. So A complement or AC. That means your meaning that A complement means that is U difference A, where U means universal set, the union of all sets. A complement means U difference A. A complement is U difference A. Similarly, B complement is equal to U difference B. Can you say what is the difference of phi complement? Question. The phi complement is equal to U difference phi. Phi means no set. So that is U. U difference phi means U itself. U. So it is called phi complement. Phi complement is equal to called union, sorry, the universal set. Phi complement is equal to universal set. And you remember some tricks about it. A union A complement is equal to U, because A union A complement means U depends A cancel, that becomes U. Okay, now 2, A intersection A complement is equal to phi, because A and A complement there is no common element. A complements except A, that is A complement. So A and A complement are having no common elements, so A intersection A complement is equal to phi. Now 3, if in your books I think A complement complement, A complements complement, A complements complement is equal to A itself. A complements complement equal to A itself. Okay, now if case 4, if A subset of a B, if A subset of a B, then implies B complement subset of A complement, where B complement means U defines B. The larger part is subtracted from U, but A complement is a smaller part subtracted from U. So B complement is a subset of A complement. That is the fourth part, and that's all about it. That's all about. You already know about the complements. Now I am discussing about some properties, some laws of in your books, some laws. That is De Morgan's law. Yes, I am discussing about some De Morgan's law. I think you already studied in high school level about De Morgan's law. Now in college level, how to prove? I am giving the separate proof. In high school level, taking some elements 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this type we have proved this theorem, that is De Morgan's theorem. But in college level, there is some different tricks that are used for this to prove this theorem. That theorem, De Morgan's theorem. De Morgan's theorem. If A and B are two sets, then A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection complement. That symbol also use that use B complement. A union B complement here is a union, but that you have used, that is intersection here. And second case, A intersection B complement is equal to A complement union B complement. Here union changes to intersection and intersection changes to union. That is vice versa, the changing of the symbols vice versa. So we have to prove how to prove this theorem, taking A and B are two sets, and A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. Okay, now to prove, how to prove? Proof of the theorem. Proof. The proof of the theorem is, let taking X belongs to, from a one proof of one, the first proof of one. From LHS taking proof, X belongs to A union B complement. X belongs to not any A union B, but in A union B complement. A union B complement means, what do you mean by A union B complements? That U defines A union B. That element belongs to A union B. That element not belongs to A union B. So we can write also X not belongs to A union B. Not belongs to A union. Use that symbol. X not belongs to A union B. x not belongs to A union B. For example, x not belongs to A. What can I stand for you? You know what can stand for you? Or. But not case or using and. Why and? I have also told you. And x not belongs to B. Here I give you. X not belongs to A. In Odia, I have told you Odia. X A there nahi, kimba B there nahi. It not easy to understand. এটা A there nahi এবং B there nahi. So or case ta not case for not or changes to and. Remember, for not case or changes to and changes to or. So x A there nahi এবং B there nahi. x A किंबा B there nahi कई बार भूल सुबुची A there nahi এবং B there nahi. So and using not for not case रे x not belongs to A and x not belongs to B. That implies if x not belongs to A, then x belongs to A complement. If x not belongs to A, then x must belongs to A complement, and x belongs to B complement also. X belongs to B complement. Give it Doppler implies no. So you look first. X belongs to A union B complement. X belongs to A union B complement. So x not belongs to A union B. X not belongs to A. For union not case, it will changes or to and. X not belongs to A and x not belongs to B. That means x not belongs to A means x must belong to its complement, and x not belongs to B means x must belong to its complement. So we have write in this way. X belongs to, for symbol and, that is intersection, x belongs to A complement intersection B complement. That is the proof, RHS. We are taking from x belongs to A union B complement. Any element x belongs to A union B complement, that implies x belongs to A complement intersection to B complement. So hence proof. Similarly, you can prove that part also. You can prove that part also. It is very easy. Similarly, that part particularly proof of 1 same as proof of 2. So you can prove proof of 2 here in this case, or using and, that is and using or, then becomes A complement union B complement also. So that is the De Morgan's law. That is the De Morgan's law. It is, you have all understand, that is you understand about the, that is the De Morgan's law, and there is the properties. Some symbols that must creates some symbols creates some problems for you also. Some symbols create some problems for you, that I am going to particular that symbols which you have not faced in high school level. Now I am discussing about it, that symbols. You look, you face that type of symbols from I1 to N AI. That symbol, that is I. You are reading union of I1 to N AI. That means that is A1 union A2 union A3 union up to AN. I1 to N union of I1 to N from A1 union. That long terms can express in mathematically in this short way. That long term of expression can be used in this way. You face that particular problems in your books. Example 7, and in problem 7 also same question. Problem 7 also same type of question you have faced in example 7 and problem 7. So you can write that meaning. That meaning use union of I1 to N AI is equal to A1 union A2 union A3 union up to A. And some I have told about the cardinality of a finite sets. And the last part of this. Similarly, if you have written, you have faced that type of symbols also. I1 to N AI. You have also write A1 intersection A2 intersection A3 intersection up to intersection AN. That symbol, same thing, same particular symbol as you have used in union. Also, we have also used in intersection also. Now, cardinality of finite terms. Cardinality. cardinality of finite sets. Finite sets. Cardinality means, I already told about it, cardinality means the number of elements of a set. The cardinality means the number of elements in a set. Of finite sets means those sets having the number existing, which we can express in mathematically, that is called finite. Now cardinality set of finite sets is the symbol using modulo symbol, A union B modulo symbol is equal to cardinality of A plus of cardinality of B, that formula, minus of cardinality of A intersection B. You already studied that particular formula in high school level. So cardinality of A union B is equal to cardinality of A plus cardinality of B minus cardinality of A intersection B. For example, I am giving an example. The number of students of Shriram College taking mathematics M is 125 and IT is 36, but both mathematics and IT, the common student between both mathematics and IT, that is M intersection I is equal to 10. That means the student who taking mathematics and IT both, that is mathematics and IT both means that is common, you will 10. Then how many students not taking, if the question, how many students not taking either mathematics or IT? That is, you have total number of students is 150, total number of students is 150 in your college, total number of students 150. So mathematics union I, that is equal to cardinality of M plus of cardinality of I minus of M intersection I. You look, the cardinality of M is equal to 125, cardinality of I is equal to 30 minus of M intersection I is equal to 10. So 125 plus 30 is equal to 125 plus 30 is equal to 155 minus of 10 is equal to 145 students. 145 students, mathematics and IT both common, but without mathematics IT is only 5 students that not taking either mathematics or IT, that is only 150, total student 150. So 150 minus of 145 is equal to only 5 students are not taking either mathematics or IT. That is the formula using find the cardinality of your problems. Similarly, another problem, another example I am giving, for not gives in your books also, I am giving from you, that is if A union, if there are 3 sets, A union B union C, the cardinality, that is equal to cardinality of A plus cardinality of B plus of cardinality of C minus of cardinality of A union B, sorry, cardinality of A intersection B minus of cardinality of A intersection B intersection C minus of cardinality of A intersection C plus of A intersection B intersection C. That is the formula also, that is also using that formula. That formula also. For example, that is A set, or using Venn diagram, that is B set and that is C set. So that point belongs to both A, B and C. That is C set. So that is called A intersection B intersection C. That part is called A intersection B intersection C. That part is called A intersection B intersection. Both that part, particular part belongs to A, belongs to B and belongs to C also. So A union B union C is equal to cardinality of A plus cardinality of B plus cardinality of C minus A intersection B minus B intersection C minus A intersection C plus A intersection B intersection C. So I think that is that particular type of problems you have faced in your books also. I think, yes, number 8 in your books, A union B union C is equal to cardinality of A plus cardinality of B plus cardinality of C. So I have just proved this problem also. I am going to prove this. Okay. Now I am prove this particular number 8 in your books. Question number 8 in your books. Put a proof, like a proof. Put B union C is equal to X. B and in C is two sets, the union two set taking X. So A union B union C becomes A union X because B union C is equal to X cardinality. From before I have told you about A union B into what is the cardinality of A union X. You already know cardinality of A plus cardinality of X plus na minus cardinality of A intersection X. You look, so A, put the value of X, the value of X is equal to B union C, cardinality of B union C minus cardinality of A intersection of B union C. Look how to prove. Where you know that is cardinality of A, cardinality of A, B union C is cardinality of B union C is equal to B rho cardinality plus of C rho cardinality minus of B intersection C rho cardinality. That already completed. Now I am going to do this part, particular this part. Minus is using here. So A intersection cardinality of B union C is equal to B plus C minus of B intersection C. Because B union C is equal to B, C, B intersection C. Here cardinality is used, so I am not using this particular cardinality symbols in these parts. Okay, now you look, the cardinality of A plus a cardinality of B plus a cardinality of C, right here, minus of B intersection C, from symbol minus A intersection B, because the minus is from before, then A intersection C minus of A intersection C, minus into minus, that is plus, intersection using plus A intersection B intersection C. That is the proof of that part, that theorem. So I think you already understand about all the parts of this books, the theory parts, and the problems already sent to your in WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp, WhatsApp number. You look this all the problems. If there is any doubts, then you can told me in your doubt clear classes. Okay. Today that's all about this class.